Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another 7 Deadly Sins video. Today I'll be going over the new Einek guild boss, what some possible team options are to easily hit over 2k points for the max rewards, and probably a turn-by-turn play like I did on my previous guild boss video. Alright, let's get into it. The best way to get points is by focusing on the criteria where you get points off of remaining HP. All you gotta do is just boost your max HP and your remaining HP as high as you can. So that's 3 units with HP/defense sets, and then you're obviously your DPS with an attack and /defense set. You can also get points by doing some kind of damage threshold. So over 200k to 499k, you can get plus 50 points, and then over 500k, you can get an additional 200 points. But that's probably not realistic for most people, because you probably need like a 6/6 Escanor or like a Jericho crit, which I'll talk about later. So turn 1, you want to use both your Escanor cards and then the 2 Ignites from Kayn. If you use Escanor's Whack-A-Mole strike first, you can basically guarantee the Ignites on his Cruel Sun. Turn 2, you want at least 1 Escanor card. If you only have 1 Escanor card, you want to keep moving it in your hand to rush his ult. And then third turn, you use his ult and kill the boss. That's basically it. You obviously want to use some heals on your third turn, or more Ignites for more damage. But the main goal of this guild boss is to have as much HP, max HP, and remaining HP as you can. The bread and butter team everyone's using is you got Escanor as your DPS. You have Jillian to increase your HP passive by 30%. You have Green Ellihawk, as she does give the 10% HP related stats as well. And you have Valenti. The more resistance she has, she mitigates damage. And with this team, you don't even have to run a healer, and you just stack HP as much as you can, and you get that remaining HP bonus in guild boss. Now, if you don't have Escanor, if you haven't pulled an Escanor before, you can still use Jericho, as a 6/6 Jericho has, I believe, 960% modifiers, which is the same as a 1/6 Escanor. So yeah, if you don't have Escanor, you can use Jericho as your DPS as well, and she will work just as fine. If you don't have Valenti, another team, then you'd probably have to bring a healer. So Green Elizabeth would be ideal, and since you can't have 2 Elizabeths, you'd have to take this one out and you can probably put in an attack buff, since Escanor, he doesn't get attack buffs because of his ult or his passive. Or you could bring in Alioni, and he gives 10% boost to attack stats. Or you could also bring in someone like Kayn, because he does ignite damage, and he's also a green unit, so he can still stack HP. And these units here at the bottom, these can be your substitutes if you're like really beginner friendly and you don't have most of these units. You can use King as your healer instead of Green Elizabeth. You can use Merlin for more shield and ult drain, so you can just go continuously without worrying about the boss's ult. Same applies for Elaine, because she also decreases ult gauge. And yeah, so the team that I was using was Escanor, Jillian, I was using Kayn, and Green Elizabeth. So with Kayn and his ignites, my 1/6 Escanor can go past the 200k threshold, which gives like an extra 50 points to your total score. And you have Elizabeth to top you off, because I don't have Valenti. And Jillian is basically a must, because she gives 30% more HP. So with these 3 units, you want to put HP defense sets on them, and an Escanor as your attack defense set. And I forgot to mention, if you're using Jericho as your DPS, I'm going to put her in attack defense set as well, as she won't be critting the boss anytime soon. But if you guys are interested on using Jericho and huge crit damage, you can use Jericho, Red Slater, Green Hellbrum, and for more damage, Kill Thunder. So this is the Jericho meme here. You're going to decrease the boss's crit resistance by 110% or so when your R-Slater is maxed with crit chance gear. You have an extra 30% crit chance here. And you probably want to run crit food and stack Jericho's passive a little bit, because the guild boss has around 200% crit resistance when I was checking. If you don't trust your Jericho that much, you can sub Kill Thunder and put in Death Pierce. Oh, there it is, Death Pierce. And you can probably crit over 1 mil just for fun, but the points will probably be lower than the HP strategy with just Escanor, Valenti, Green Alleyhawk, and Jillian. And that's all for my video. If you found this informative, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time.